Hello, I welcome you to Travel, Work and Study Program with Funding, TWS program. This program is being organized by DB Consult. The purpose of this program is to help all students who desire to go to the United States of America to pursue their graduate studies. Many a time, we see a lot of students who fall victim to some of these travel and tour agencies who pay huge sum of monies without knowing how to apply for scholarships. But not to worry, TWS program will make things easier for you to give you a comprehensive approach and explanation to enable you and to render you capable of applying to any school of your choice to pursue any program of your choice. So I want you to stay with me as I walk you through the program outline. The program actually is designed in modules. And in the first module, we will walk you through the introduction to international schools and scholarship application. Under this module, which is the module 1, we will start from the basis. We will give you a general information about what you need to know concerning schools application abroad. Secondly, you will need also to understand the significance of international scholarship for higher education. We also talk about documents required for your school's application and the number of schools to apply to. We also discuss the windows to these schools' application, the application openings. When do international schools open their windows for schools, for students to apply? That's what I mean. In module 2, we will talk about how to search for schools and programs. In this module, you will gain the skills and the techniques for searching for schools and programs. You also get to know the general admission and program requirements of the school. We also talk about how to satisfy the English proficiency requirement and the GRE, the popular GRE, the International English Language Testing System, as well as the TOEFL, etc. And we also talk about World Education Service certificate and transcript evaluation, which is currently a basic requirement for most schools in the United States of America. We also talk about the timelines to apply for some of these schools. Next is module 3, which deals with post-admission response. After you have applied, it is expected that you receive some sort of response from the school, whether positive or negative. And we will walk you through some of the outcomes and what you need to do should in case they select you for an admission or they don't select you. And in case you are selected, how to process your I-20. So we talk about that, meeting the financial requirement by the International Students Affairs. Next, we deal with the DS-160 application, which actually is the beginning of your visa application. We'll talk about how to create a portal, how to apply for a visa, and how to book for an interview date. We also talk about the service fee, which is a requirement by the Immigration Service of the United States of America that every international student are required to pay. In module 4, we'll be talking about personal statements of purpose, or what you call the motivational letter. In the course of your application, you are required to write what you call SOP, statement of purpose. So we walk you through systematically how to craft a compelling personal statement reflecting your passion and your dedication for the course and the program. Next, we will be dealing with the demonstration of your preparation and the foundation for your studies. We will talk about your goals. We talk about your research abilities and how to identify your research interest. So all these go into the personal statement of purpose. Next is the module 5. In the course of your application, you will need some referees to write some letters of recommendation for you. Basically, these are professors from your immediate past universities. Now, how do you choose an appropriate professor to write some of these recommendation letters for you? How does it work? So you'll be looking at that. And how to manage the submission of recommendation letters efficiently. In module 6, you'll be dealing with techniques for visa interview. You talk about documents together, questions to expect, techniques to adapt for a successful visa interview. We also deal with appropriate outfits to wear for your interview and the post-visa interview in case you are selected or in case you are not selected, what to do. In module 7, we'll be dealing with scholarship search and application. How do you explore the different types of scholarship, whether merit-based, need-based, government-funded, etc.? We also talk about how to identify reputable organizations who award students with scholarship. How do you build connection with alumni and those who have held scholarship before? How do you utilize university and organization website to explore some of the scholarship opportunities? So basically, in this module, we go deeper into the scholarship search and application. Module 8, we talk about how to prepare for scholarship interviews, most especially the external scholarships. Sometimes, some departments also organize some of these scholarship opportunity interviews for students so that after the application, they can schedule a scholarship interview to interview most of the international students. How do you go by that? In module 9, we talk about securing accommodation before your travel. Many a time, students find it difficult after traveling in securing accommodation. This is due to the high demand, pressing demand of students at that time who will be searching for accommodation. So you'll be given some tips, how to do a manual search, how to use the social media, and also how to link up with students' organization, and especially all students for help, and how to meet accommodation requirements accordingly. In the last module, which is the module 10, you'll be dealing with how to book for a flight and immigration pass without going through any travel and tour agent. How do you book a flight? Things to travel with, the documents to keep with you, the layovers or what you call the transits, the amount of money to take, and the precautionary measures to take. You also be dealing with the port of entry. What will you expect, or what should you expect at the port of entry? What are some of the questions that you'll be asked in order to go through the port of entry successfully? The last part is the conclusion. We will give a summary of the course modules. And at the end of the program, you will be awarded with a certificate. The program will generate a certificate for you, which you can use at any place in case the time is needed. So basically, these are the modules that this program has prepared for you in order for you to gain much mastery about how to apply for a scholarship outside and how to apply for a school, how to apply for a program within a school in the United States of America. I hope you enjoyed this session. So I want you to relax as I walk you through the modules one after the other in our next video. Thank you.